Ever had to ask yourself, what did we do? Why were our ancestors sold by Africans on slave cargo ships? Why were they beaten, mutilated, lynched, and sometimes even burnt? What did we do? How come after slavery they were still in poverty, hopelessness, and segregated? Let's fast forward a little bit. Malcolm X comes along, Martin Luther King comes along, and then we're thinking, okay, maybe we got hope now. Maybe something different will happen now. Maybe something will change. Then you look up and lo and behold, Malcolm's assassinated, Martin's assassinated, the Black Panther movement, people in that are assassinated. Thurman Edgar, I believe his name is, he's assassinated. What did we do? Then, after the work that these people had done for us, we finally get so-called equality in education and same schooling systems as the Europeans and Asians, and so now we're accepted into their world. But have you ever tried to befriend white people, befriend Asian people, and people of other ethnicities? Have you ever noticed that even though we try so hard to fit in with these people and be their friends, we still seem kind of alleviated and like they're kind of standoffish towards us? What did we do? Let's bring it up to now. The majority of our people still live in poverty. We know that 90% of us are the ones that's in the prison population. We're the ones having to receive welfare and food stamps just to make enough money to even survive. When we go for a job, when we really go at jobs like some of these better jobs, for the most part, you never even get a call. You fill out a prolonged application online and then never even hear anything from anybody. And then the times we do actually get the interview, we're told we're overqualified or underqualified. And then you'll see a Caucasian or an Asian or African go for these same type of jobs, and they give them to them. We see them in nice cars, and we wonder, wow, what is it that these people are doing that we're not doing? We're number one in abortion, number one in divorce, number one in disease. We go to church, we pray, we sing. You know, there's no other church that I've seen that's got the same type of worship, singing. We hit notes and rolling and got talented musicians, and you know us, we holler and scream, but what did we do? It just seems like the deck is still stacked against us. Have you ever had to question yourself and ask yourself, what is it? What am I cursed? What are we under some type of curse? What's going on here? What did we do? My brothers and my sisters, I'm here today to answer this long shot question many of us have had as a people. I'm asking you that you bear with me and you give me a little time here to go ahead and establish my point and make it clear what it is that I'm trying to say to you today. I'm going to take you through a journey, and the journey is going to reveal what we've done and why it is that we go through what we go through for what it is that we did do. There was a man in the Bible, his name was Moses. He was a deliverer of his people. He brings his people out of Egypt, which is where they were in bondage. Another name for Egypt is the house of bondage, and we should keep that in mind. And this is because this is what these people's condition were in Egypt. They were in bondage. So Moses does all the miracles through the hands of the Most High. He turns the sea red. He drops his staff on the ground and it turns into a snake. The Hebrews are asked to put blood on the wall, and when the spirit of death would come through and kill the firstborn of all the Egyptians, it would pass over them. Because the Most High was showing that he had a relationship with these Hebrew people, because he had made a promise to Abraham that he would be blessed, his seed would be blessed, and through his seed, all nations of the earth would be blessed, and that he would take his seed and give them a promised land. So Moses springs up. He's a lone prophesied deliverer. These people had waited for Moses to come. They didn't know he would be Moses, but they knew that a deliverer would come. And the Most High would use this man to change their condition. So this was something that had already been planned out. So Moses finally gets to Pharaoh to let the people go, and the Egyptian Pharaoh and the armies are chasing these people, and they walk through the Red Sea, and the Creator's parted the Red Sea for these people, and they get across the sea, and the Creator closes the sea up on the Pharaoh and the Egyptians, and they're drowned in the Red Sea. These people then enter into the wilderness. Moses leaves them for a brief period of time to go up and receive the laws, statutes, and commandments which the Creator was giving them, which would be used for the rules and guidelines and the governing of them when they would enter into this promised land. These law, statutes, and commandments were given so that they would know how to respect the Most High, how to respect one another, how to operate as a family unit, and how to survive and thrive as a civilization. But the intriguing thing is, by the time Moses comes back down from the mountain, these very same people which the Most High extended his grace and his hand of mercy to, showed him his love through his deliverance, are already down having Moses' brother Aaron build a golden calf and praising the golden calf. When Moses comes down off the mountain with the laws, the statutes, and the commandments that the Most High had given him, he finds these children of Israel, newly liberated, already worshiping this idol. And that's when Moses takes and he drops the laws, commandments, and statutes which were on plates of stone. He drops the stone on the ground in anger, mad at what these people have done to the Creator. And so Moses has to then return up to the mountain and receive new tablets of stone with these laws, statutes, and commandments on them to give them to the people. And when he gets up to the mountain, of course the Creator's angry and furious, because after he showed his love, after all he had did for us, after he had given us the wealth of the Egyptians, after he let us walk out having everything and took care of us and even opened up the Red Sea and showed his power like he had done for no other people on earth, these people had already turned and stabbed him in the back and start giving praise to a false, fake deity who wasn't even the creator of all and the ruler of the universe. When Moses returns to the Most High is ready to destroy these people. But Moses pleads with the Most High. He tells the Most High, if you do this to the people, everybody that's seen you do everything you did in Egypt for us, they'll think you just brought us out here to this wilderness just to kill us. So Moses talks to the Most High, and we should keep this in mind. The Most High had already chosen Moses, knowing what would go down. He chose Moses because he knew Moses would intercede for these people that he loved, that would do this thing to him. So when Moses did that and interceded, he was given the law, statutes, and commandments a second time. Then he returns back down to the people. And he issues out these laws, statutes, and commandments to these people. Let's take a minute to reflect and to remember our question today, which is, what did we do? Let me begin to present the case before you. I know that we are the descendants of these people. We are the children of Israel. Yeah, that's right, I said it. But hold up, let me prove it out. Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken